Ah,
What you sipping on, Frakes?
Coke Zero, because I'm an adult with no gallbladder.
Is that a thing that happens?
For me, it does.
What
I
happened?
cannot. I what the gallbladder?
No, like what happens if you drink Coke without a gallbladder?
Oh well, I started drinking no sugar Coke before my gallbladder got taken out. I wasn't big on sodas, but I loved soda water. And then somehow it just kind of I got back into zero sugar Coke because I was trying to avoid sugar because I was a big old boy and I was drinking Arizona teas.
Who you telling?
I found out that the nutrition information on the back of a lot of soft drinks
Yeah.
are per serving, not per
Mm-hmm.
container. And
That's how they do that.
yeah, Arizona sweet teas have like 4 servings per can. And I was like, oh, 120 milligrams of sugar isn't bad.
No, but
Oh, 480 is.
yeah. I don't know who it was, but there was a pie company. It was like a frozen pie you could have at a grocery store. You know, they had the nutrition fact for per slice. They decided to release a diet version where all they did, it was the same exact pie, but they cut the portion size in half.
Right.
So yeah, make sure you read your portion sizes. Because a pack of top ramen, that's 2 portions.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that amount of sodium could kill you, I'm pretty sure.
I used to eat 2 of them.
What do you mean used to? I still sometimes do.
Do you use
Cover.
both seasoning packets or do you just use one seasoning pack for both?
No. So the way I make my top ramen is, you get a pot of water on. I like to throw in like whatever I got around. So if it's dry seasoner, if I got garlic or ginger, whatever's in there, and I throw in the soy sauce, and I let that boil, and I put the noodles in, let those cook. Then I save the liquid and I drain that off. Take the noodles in the bowl and then mix the noodles with just the packet so the noodles get nice and flavored. And then you dump
Nice.
some of the broth in there, and that's my perfect bowl of ramen right there.
I tried something different the other day. I was
What
like,
was
okay,
that?
I know I got ramen, but I don't want to just eat ramen.
No.
So I got some peanut butter, some
All right.
roasted peanuts, a little bit of lunch meat turkey, because I'm trashy.
This isn't, you keep going.
So I some broccoli, some onions. So first off, you boil the ramen until it just starts to come apart.
Okay.
Like, so not that it's all the way apart and roil and bubble, it's
I know what you
just
mean.
starting to come apart.
It's like if you poke it with a fork, it's just kind of like, eh.
Yeah. Then you turn that off and drain it immediately. In your
Okay.
frying pan, you throw in some diced up onions and some butter or olive oil, whatever you prefer.
Actually, the
Get the
best, don't you try, you shouldn't use olive oil for that because olive oil has a low smoke point. I
well, I'm
recommend a
not
canola
trying
oil.
to. I'm letting those are simmering while the water's boiling. It's just to
Listen,
caramelize the onions.
I think to bring this full circle, you need to use peanut oil and really
Probably,
just peanut it
yeah,
all the way up. But continue.
yeah.
Sorry.
No. It's a good point. I've since gone to coconut oil because that's dope. I like it. But anyway, saute down the onions, throw
Mhm.
in, put some oil or butter or whatever in the pan, and throw your noodles in there. Then throw your vegetables, your peanuts, your protein. Then take a big scoop of peanut butter, bloop, right in there. A little bit of sriracha and lime juice. That's white trash pad thai right there.
Yeah, I mean, peanut butter is really, really good in a lot of noodle dishes, I think, in Southeast Asia.
Also, so is almond butter. I don't know if you've ever tried almond butter.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
Throw that in with some fried rice, or yeah. Well,
See, when I'm making fried, when you make fried rice, you get, we told you this before, but we're going to tell you again. You make your rice and then you chill it, and then you take that and make the fried rice, because for some reason it works. But I like to do ginger, garlic, and green onion as kind of like my trinity or my mirepoix for them French chefs out there. But yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Also, I learned if you're doing like the cup of noodle ramens, and you boil the water and you pour it over it, just take an egg and crack it over it, and then pour your boiling water over it.
Oh yeah, dude, I made some straight up white rice with a little hint of ginger, garlic, and salt in the rice cooker.
Yeah.
Take that out, put it in a bowl while it's still steaming, crack an egg over the top, whip it together. Breakfast.
Yeah. Also,
Delicious.
don't underappreciate the power of cinnamon in savory food. It's delicious. A little powdered cinnamon goes a long way.
I've never thought about that, and I bet it is delicious.
And then a lot of Moroccan cooking. And was it using fresh mint is also good, not as like a dessert thing, but like in noodles and stuff.
Huh.
It's refreshing.
Yeah, I'm not quite ready to experiment. I'm still trying to nail down the one dish that I make.
And is that your white trash pad thai?
No, it's a I dust chicken cubes in cornstarch.
Okay.
Fry those up until they're kind of crunchy.
Not feeling it.
This is this is chicken that I've marinated for 2 days in either grapefruit juice or orange juice.
You're making a puree. Juice. It sounds like.
Well, no, I don't puree it. This is just juice.
No, the juice will. Making chicken ceviche.
Well, yeah, the chicken does cook up a little bit, but that's why I can, get it crunchy real fast and not have to worry about if the middle's cooked.
I hope it isn't. I eat my chicken medium rare, but go on.
That is gross.
I'm very ill.
Yeah.
I'm practically dying. But yeah, that's what else you put on that? The chicken with the cornstarch.
Well, the marinade is teriyaki, soy, grapefruit juice or orange juice, and white wine vinegar or rice wine vinegar.
Yeah, rice wine. I was gonna say, if I make a recommendation.
Yeah, rice wine vinegar is chef's kiss. But let that sit for 2 days and then cut it up, dust the chicken in cornstarch. Get my coconut oil real hot, throw it in there till they get crispy. And while that's cooking, I am boiling down the marinade.
You're making teriyaki sauce is what it sounds like.
With teriyaki sauce.
I mean, yeah. Because teriyaki sauce is pineapple juice and soy sauce. And I think brown sugar. And it's all been like cooked down. It's really good. It's really bad for you, but it's really good.
Oh, it's delicious though. But this is with grapefruit juice. It's with orange juice. I'm trying to get an orange chicken vibe with different citrus flavors. And if I can get the chicken, if I can get that breading or that coating just right, oh, it's so good. But I can never do it again. It's always a different flavor every time I cook. That's why I'm not a professional chef. That's why I can't work in a restaurant, because I can't ever repeat dishes.
Write it down when you're doing it.
What am I?
Then you're not going to remember it if you don't write it down.
It's the same ingredients every time.
Yeah, but if it's not measured.
Well, glug, glug, glug. Okay, that's done. Squirt, squirt, squirt.
Do that into a measuring cup when you do it and see what it shows up as, and then write that down.
Well, but it's not just that. It's how long it cooks. It's how much cornstarch I use. It's whether or not I remembered that's boiling, reducing down to the point where it's inedible. It's.
How many times have you done that?
Once.
Where you just boil it, yeah, where it's just no good.
Oh, I mean, I still ate it. Because of poor. It was just so well. I caught it before it like boiled down to nothing. I caught it when it was boiled down to salt. It was just a salty
You could have
clingy
just added more
gravy.
water.
I learned that after, yeah. I learned that tonight, as a matter of fact, because I dumped it into a hot pan and it immediately went chewy. Like
Mm.
the gravy was chewy, and I was like, "Oh no, water! I'm not
Made
wasting all this shit."
fruit leather.
Uh,
Ooh, one of my favorite white trash dishes is you just take like whatever chicken you have. I prefer boneless, or I prefer chicken thighs, boneless with the skin. And you just chop that up and you put it in a pan with just like garlic salt, seasoning salt, all the classic American flavors, garlic powder,
Salt.
you know, yeah, a bunch of shit. And then you just take cream of mushroom soup and you pour it over that. And you eat that over a bed of rice. It's so good.
I'll do you one better. You take the chicken, boneless chicken,
All right.
throw it in a casserole dish. Cream of mushroom. What's
Cream
the
of
other
chicken.
cream? Cream of chicken. Yeah, cream of mushroom, cream
Oh,
of chicken. You put a bed of rice, uncooked rice, in the casserole dish.
mhm.
One can, fill it up with water, dump it in there. So now you got 2 cans
Wait,
of water.
instead of using water, use chicken stock.
Oh, that's not a
Take,
bad idea.
take it to the next level. Listen.
But then you just
Whenever
bake it for like 2 hours. Boom, you got a chicken rice casserole. Put some
Frakes,
cheese over the top. Whew.
let me give you some advice here. Whenever you're cooking with something and it says add water, don't add water. Add whatever else you want, like chicken stock, beef stock. Or if you're making mashed potatoes, don't add water, like the instant mashed potatoes. Add milk instead of water.
Well, whenever I would make mashed potatoes, I would always use milk and 50% and half.
Yeah, that's the right way.
And oh, my mashed potatoes, man. They would slap, dude. You put a half a pack of ranch dressing with some garlic and milk cream, put that in there, an entire block
Yeah.
of cream cheese.
Oh, I was gonna say butter, but go ahead.
Well, butter, yeah. You also want to use a full stick of butter.
No,
Now,
full block.
this is for like 5 gallons of potatoes as
Yeah,
well.
so like whatever you eat in a day.
It
5.
was for a
Listen,
Thanksgiving meal, but yeah. Oh,
so at the
God.
restaurant I work at, I have potatoes down to a science. So what you're going to want to do is you're either going to take 50% russets and 50% Yukons, or you can do all red potatoes. Either way, you want your potatoes uncircumcised, which means I want the skin on. I like the skin.
Yeah, skin on. You always leave the skin on. You just scrub them with a clean green scrubby first.
I just give them a rub down in water. You just rinse them.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you can sit there and scrub. It's just you're getting the dirt off. A little bit of dirt is probably there's actually varieties of potato in certain countries. When you get them, you actually have to eat a little bit of dirt with it because there's toxins in the potato. But for some reason, the soil it's grown in helps. It's like the antidote that removes the toxins. I don't know.
Interesting.
I heard about this on a food podcast.
Which is
Back,
apparently what this whole podcast is. We have not talked about anything but food.
that's fine. Also, listen, Frakes, you know how many varieties of potatoes are there?
There's like
What
250.
Wrong. There's 5,000.
Is there
varieties.
really?
Yeah. You know how many I can name? Like 5. That's about it. Russets, Yukons, red.
New? Aren't red potatoes new potatoes? Are those the same thing?
No, red potatoes. New potatoes are just smaller potatoes. They're
They're new.
Yeah.
I get it now. I was like, why the fuck do they call them new? Because they're
Yeah,
new, dumbass.
Yeah, you got russets, Yukons, reds, fingerlings. There's the purple potatoes. I don't know the actual name, but it's called purple potatoes. And that's about all I got.
You already got me beat when you named Yukons.
That's the gold ones. But anyway, back to making mashed potatoes. I would take 50% russets, 50% Yukon golds, because the Yukon golds are fluffy, but the russets are starchy. It's a nice 50-50 mix.
Right.
You boil them down.
Overpower it with one kind or the other.
Oh, yeah. You boil it down whole. After you boil it down whole, you take them out, you strain them, you mash them up good. And for your butter, say you did 10 pounds of russets and 10 pounds of Yukons, you would take, that's 20 pounds of potatoes, you would use 5 pounds of butter. And then
1/4 of your mashed potatoes is butter.
oh no, and here it gets better. Then when you have your 5 pounds of butter, that's how much cream and milk you add. Because what's half of 5 is 2.5. So you put a quart of cream, a quart of milk, and a quart of half and half. So it's all equal. So it'd be, 2.5 quarts of half and half. Then you mash that down, you add salt and pepper to taste. I like black pepper because I fucking hate when chefs are like, use white pepper because I don't like the black flakes. White pepper tastes like a fucking horse. It smells like a horse farm, where black pepper has flavor and the white pepper doesn't like it because it's funkier and knows how to dance. But the white pepper just needs to learn how to leave the fucking black pepper alone and mind its own goddamn business when it's trying to have a barbecue. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, use black pepper.
I mean, I hear you, but I've never had white pepper.
It's not good. Don't bother. So
I've
all
only
it is,
ever had crushed peppercorn.
black pepper, the little balls of them. If you shell the black stuff off of them, you get white pepper.
Oh,
That's it. But the black stuff has all the fucking good flavors in it. You know how you crack a peppercorn, it's like black on the outside, white on the inside?
yeah.
The white inside is white peppercorns. There's also pink peppercorns, green peppercorns, Szechuan peppercorns.
See, I've never
Indonesian
been a
long pepper.
I'm not a pepper guy. Like, I like spicy. I like some things that are spicy.
Oh, do you? Because I made recently a Carolina Reaper. Did you see where
Yeah, I heard where you and Toker talked about your Carolina Reaper and
kiwi hot sauce?
Kiwi, yes.
It's so damn good. I want to make more of it.
Well, I say I like pepper. I like spicy. The reason that I can't drink anymore is also the reason that I can't really handle spicy food anymore. Once that gallbladder goes, your body says, nah. So
Here, I don't want that to happen.
yeah,
Also, I'm going to show you this.
start eating better.
You can't make me. There's this thing called
Hey,
Indonesian.
I'm trying. You want to keep your gallbladder? Eat better.
There's things called Indonesian long peppercorns. And that's
Those
them.
look
They just, they look like
pine corns.
look like little cat turds, but they're peppercorns and you grate them. And they're really cool. There's also there's a fuck ton of varieties of food we just don't know about. And it's amazing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's and the crazy part about food, if you can think of something to do, it's probably already been done. Like one of the best things I've ever eaten as a dessert was a piece of foie gras. I try not to eat foie gras anymore because it's a terrible it's not a good thing. But anyway, they caramelized it with sugar and they had it at top of blueberry or a buttermilk blueberry ice cream on top. And it was so good.
Foie gras, that's just organ meat, right?
It is the goose of a duck or the liver of a goose or a duck that's been force fed.
Right. Yeah, it's just cruel for no reason.
However, there is one provider where he naturally lets his geese gorge themselves on a specific type of flour that turns their liver yellow, and it's humanely, so it's like humane. It's fucking amazing. So it's like the ducks and geese just eat all the fucking flowers they want and they gorge themselves so they're not getting force fed with a pipe.
Huh, okay.
I'm also not a fan of veal. I feel veal's kind of cruel and it doesn't really add that much to anything.
Yeah. If you want really tender meat, soak it, brine it. There's ways to get veal quality meat without locking a baby in a box and feeding it nothing but milk.
Yeah, see, that's the stuff I don't like. I don't feel like we should eat the smart animals, like octopus. I don't really feel good about eating octopus.
Oh, I wanted to put this in Noob's notes to talk about it.
Go ahead. We got time.
Apparently, the UK has officially declared lobsters, cephalopods, and certain other seafood. I think it might just be lobster, squid, octopus as sentient, therefore illegal to eat or illegal to cook alive.
So octopus, I definitely think are sentient. Same with kind of
all animals are sentient. It's whether they're sapient or not. I think octopuses are sapient.
I think they can think. I think I don't know about squid. Squid feels like how Neanderthals are to Homo sapiens.
Yeah, octopus is the more evolved squid.
Yeah, like I feel like a squid's kind of like the robot fish brain, where they're like they can't problem solve. That's honestly like, if animals can problem solve, I don't want to eat it.
Yeah,
Like dolphins
I
can
would
problem
never.
solve.
I would never eat a raven or the Australian Kia parrot. Are you
It's very
familiar with those?
specific. Probably
The
if I seen it.
Australian, they are a bird that loves to take cars apart. Like if you park in one of their nesting areas during mating season, they will pull your weather stripping out of your car. They will take your bumper off.
Are these like one of those bipedal birds?
No. They're birds. They're parrots.
Oh, they're parrots. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, they can crush nuts with their fucking beaks. Of course, they could do that.
But they also have those tongues that are extremely durable and dexterous, and they'll get in there and unscrew a bolt.
Yeah, don't eat things that problem solve. I think that's kind of like my religious, except for like capybaras. I don't think they deserve it. They're chill with everybody. Honestly, want the dodos of the mammal world. World's largest rodent. Fucking love them.
I would love to hang out with just a herd of capybaras.
So yeah, that'd be cool. One of my dreams, well, two of them from my animal dreams. I want to swim with the manatees. It's like what large creature? I feel like they're the largest creature you can swim with and don't have to worry about getting hurt at all.
Yeah,
they're dumb. I don't think they can bite.
Come visit, like, man. We'll go. Either we'll rent a kayak or we'll just go hiking down by the inlet. I was walking along the shore,
I love kayaking,
and there was just 4 manatees just chilling. I could have taken my shoes off and stepped down and hung out with them.
Fucking love them. Oh, and then the other thing I want to do, you know those scenes where you see the snow monkeys in the hot springs? Oh, yeah. I just also want to be in the hot springs with the monkeys. It's like up to my nose. It's like
just hanging out with the snow monkeys.
I want that to be like my picture, just me in the middle, and then several monkeys just doing the same thing, just halfway in.
You'd have to hang out there for a while for them to come back.
Yeah,
those are wild monkeys.
I know. Listen, apes are great. Apes are great. I can listen. All the greater apes? You got orangutans, you got bonobos, chimps, gorillas, and humans. Fucking love them all. And there's lesser apes too. You know what the lesser apes are? Every species of gibbon. Gibbon are the only lesser ape. And I'm upset about that.
Well, I mean, they're lesser because they don't have quite the same mental capacity. Anywhere where humans live among orangutans, there is a legend that they can talk. They just choose not to.
Well, you know what orangutan means, right? Man of the woods. I think tan means man and oranga means like woods or something. I think it's Taiwanese. Is Southeast, somewhere in Southeast Asia where they are. It means woodsman or man of the woods. And they're pretty much solitary animals too.
Yeah.
They're the wizards of the ape world.
Well, have you ever seen the ones that
spearfish
have lived near men and picked up the habit of spearfishing?
Yeah, they're cool as shit. Because for some reason, we're the only apes that can swim. None of them have figured the fuck out of how to swim yet. No. I don't understand it.
Well, I mean, they haven't needed to, I guess.
I mean, I think it'd be helpful since they live in some places, like the rainforest where it floods.
You mean the rainforest where swimming means anacondas, crocodilians?
No, that's in I think anacondas are only found in South America. I know the green anaconda lives in the Amazon.
So like Amazon River rainforest. Yeah.
But the other rainforest, the cool one.
Well, there's apes in South America too.
Yeah, but they need to learn how to swim. Listen. Monkeys just need to learn how to swim. That's all I got.
I mean, if you live in the woods, you're a woods person, just chilling out,
I mean, I
eating
am.
whatever fruits and vegetables you find, and other smaller monkeys that encroach on your territory.
Hey, listen, that's only chimps, okay?
Well, yeah, I
Chimps are
know.
assholes. Bonobos are cool. Don't fuck with a chimp.
Well, bonobos aren't chimpanzees. They're just a different branch. They're the
Yeah,
ones
but
who discovered how fun fucking was.
bonobos. So, what's the river in Africa that goes like laterally or horizontally?
Not denial.
I don't think it's the Nile.
I
It's
mean, the
whatever it is.
Nile.
Maybe it is
Nile
the Nile.
flows south to north. That's
But
what
anyway,
makes it weird.
it's basically a river that divides chimpanzees and bonobos. But like bonobos are like they're not territorial, like super territorial. They're pretty chill. While chimps are fucking like they'll fucking rip your face off because you step in their land.
Well, chimps tend to set up like hunting
Ambushes.
parties.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll chase other prey into waiting ambushes.
They're
But
little people.
bonobos are still territorial. They just handle territorial disputes differently.
They'll fuck you to death.
Well, they'll fuck you into the family.
Isn't that how
Like
all
if
families are started? Hold
yeah,
on. You get fucked into a family.
if two tribes or two groups of babonos run into each other, they just spend so much time banging and grooming until they all just become one family group.
Word. I also want to. Okay, so we're getting low on time. I want to bring up a monkey experiment to you, Frakes, that I've heard. It's only theoretical because I don't think anybody's done it. But what you do is you get 5 chimps. And in this room for the chimps, there's a ladder with a banana at the top of the ladder. What's one of the chimpanzees going to do, Frakes? What's he going to do when he sees the banana at the top of the ladder?
I mean, it depends. Is this a chimpanzee who likes bananas?
Yes, Frakes. Don't be a fucking cuck.
It's not every monkey likes bananas.
Yes, they do. But anyway, the chimpanzee. I'll fight
They'll
you on that.
They'll
Yeah, you climb the ladder and get the
ladder.
banana.
Yeah.
So then what you do is you spray the other 4 chimps with water. You repeat this until the 4 chimps at the bottom get mad and beat the shit out of the other monkey who climbs to the top. Eventually, you get 5 monkeys that are too afraid to climb the ladder because the other monkeys will attack them. What you do then is you take one of the monkeys out or one of the chimps out and you replace it with a new chimp. What's he do when he sees the banana at the top of the ladder? He goes for it. You know what happens to him? He gets his ass beat.
Right.
So he's confused until he learns that if you climb the ladder, the other monkeys kick your ass. And then what you do is you slowly remove all the original monkeys until they have a tradition. Whoever tries to get that banana gets their ass beat, and they don't know why.
Well, it's like the apes in not Sierra Leone. Yeah, I think it might be Sierra Leone. The jungles around Sierra Leone, the machete apes.
Oh, the machete apes.
Dude, I'm sure that it's been so many generations. They don't know why they have these tools that are super useful,
Tools from the
or
gods.
why they know how to use them.
But they use them.
They definitely use them. Nothing scarier than seeing a chimpanzee throw a machete at a tree.
Yeah, or just a chimpanzee with a machete.
Yeah,
That's
that is pretty...
You know how strong chimpanzees are? You ever seen a hairless one? They're fucking jacked.
Yeah, I have seen those.
God, I've enjoyed this episode.
This has been fun.
We talked about food and monkeys.
Yeah. I'm surprised that I even had that much energy.
Listen, I feel like the one-on-one noob shows do the best.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Now, so I've started drawing again.
All right.
And I'm also trying to write at the same time. I'm writing the chronicles of our role-playing game so far.
They're good, yes.
And I'm kind of at this impasse where I thought, okay, I've been procrastinating on writing. So maybe if I have a different project to procrastinate against, I will get more writing done. So, I'm procrastinating on my drawing, so I'll work on my writing. I'm procrastinating on my writing, so I'll work on my drawing.
See, I'm
It
glad.
hasn't worked. I just want to draw.
I'm, I'm glad you want to help with writing because I need help writing something for our main show.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I need a plot hook to send to Toker because anyway.
Well, do you want to
Listen.
talk about that after the noob show so that it's
You're
not
damn
on the
right.
noob show?
Yeah, but I want people to get excited about it.
Okay.
Ooh,
all right.
it's a thing that has slime in the name. Good luck figuring out what it is, Dave. Dave will
But we
figure it
can't
out.
just single out Dave. We've got other patrons.
Yeah, but Dave's my favorite. Fuck you, Jeff. You thought you were cool, Jeff, when you were gonna take that bag and bang it on the wall. I thought you were just gonna toss it over the edge, but no. Like Toker said, you went from no rubies and just bang, bang.
That was one
a
of my
good
favorite episodes.
That's where I'm at. It's been fun.
So that's where you are. You haven't gotten to the newest one that just came out.
No, I'm only on. No, I think I started. I don't think I finished it.
Oh, get excited.
No, I did start it. Jeb gets slashed by a blade.
His hands,
From a
yeah,
door. Yeah. But anyway,
It's
go to what?
Good. Go
to www.homebrewdetritus.com. Buy our stuff. Comment below, like and subscribe. Rate us on all the Audible.
Yeah, check out our Patreon. We've got like 50 extra episodes of Raiders of the Lark, our best show on the network.